Imagine this. 1 minute. Sometimes that's all it takes to separate life from death. And often, this minute unfolds outside the hospital. Today, we're diving into pre-hospital medicine, a field of quick decisions and cool heads. It's the medicine that arrives before the sterile white walls, before the scanners, before the operating rooms. To start, let's define what pre-hospital medicine is. An emergency is any situation where health status abruptly changes and requires immediate medical assistance. Emergency medicine splits into two worlds: in-hospital care, within the hospital, pre-hospital care, in public places, at home, on a construction site, on the road. Pre-hospital medicine goes to the patient swiftly, efficiently, and often in challenging conditions. The patients involved are those at risk of dying or sustaining severe, lasting damage without immediate care. In the field, some situations immediately set off alarm bells: cardiorespiratory arrest, respiratory distress, altered consciousness, severe bleeding, severe trauma, extensive burns, imminent childbirth. And then there are the unique circumstances: drowning, hanging, electrocution, road accidents, collective poisonings, fires and explosions. In these situations, every decision counts. There are key players in pre-hospital medicine. The SAMU, or Service d'aide médicale urgente, is the brain of the system. Its tasks include receiving emergency calls, assessing severity, initiating the appropriate response, organizing transport, and preparing hospital reception. The RM, or Auxiliaire de Régulation Médicale, is often the first voice heard. They collect essential information and evaluate the urgency before passing it to the medical regulator. The medical regulator makes the decisions. Simple medical advice: sending an ambulance, alerting the fire department, or mobilizing the SMUR in severe cases. The SMUR, or Service Mobile d'Urgence et de Réanimation, steps in when the situation is critical. Their primary mission is to handle life-threatening distress, stabilize the patient, conduct an initial assessment, and select the most suitable hospital. Their secondary mission is to ensure continuous surveillance, maintain vital functions, and transfer to a specialized technical platform. The objectives of pre-hospital care are clear: treat life-threatening distress, initiate treatment, direct the patient, and ensure safe transport. Upon arrival, safety is paramount, followed by a quick evaluation, resuscitation actions, and a clinical assessment. All with one golden rule: do not worsen the patient's condition. In the case of respiratory distress, the aim is to clear the airways, provide oxygen, and intubate if necessary. Major indications for intubation include a Glasgow score less than 8, hypoxemia, and the risk of inhalation. In the world of pre-hospital medicine, every second counts, and every decision can mean the difference between life and death. It's a field of medicine that demands quick thinking, a cool head, and the ability to make critical decisions under pressure.